everybody, welcome to Spikey Saturday number 30 on the Mana Leek. I'm John as always, and today we're going to be doing some Dragons Fate drafting. Wasn't around last week, but we're back this week in full force, and we're going to jump into this Swiss queue that has nobody sitting in it. Oh, no, there's two in it. Hadn't updated on the main screen. But anyways, we're going to jump into here, and we're going to draft as well as we can. No rules, no wacky stuff, just straight up magic. But I'll see you guys for Pack 1, Pick 1. Alright, hey everybody, here we are for Pack 1, Pick 1. We've got a pretty decent rare. We've got Den Protector. It's a morph, which is great. It becomes a 3-2 when it on-morphs, and when it on-morphs you get to regrowth, which is totally fine. It's not a bomb by any means, but it's a totally fine card. Also in this pack, we've got Dragon Hunter, which is fine. Things start to fall apart after that. We've got Sarkhan's Rage, which is pretty good. Not going to see that wheel. But I think I'm just going to take Den Protector and give it a go. We'll see if we end up in green or not, but I'm pretty happy first picking that. Alright, we've got a Profaner of the Dead. Green-blue, not necessarily the best combination. Profaner also iffy. I kind of like it. I had good experiences with it back at the pre-release, but I've seen a lot of people just not really like it. Otherwise, we've got... what do we have? Rending Volley is the color hoser. We've got a Mist of Kirin, which is pretty good. Green-white could be fine. We've got an Tarkir Beastbreaker. If we want to stay green, it's a bear until you get Formidable, and then it can become bigger. Circle of Elders, you know, I'm not a huge fan of this card. It could do some things, but it feels a little bit slow for me. I think I probably just want to take the Mist of Kirin here. It's not fancy, it's not anything amazing, it's just a solid card. What can we follow that up with? Well, we've got a Tread Upon, which is a decent combat trick. A Crotic, which I don't really like. Ojutai Interceptor is good. Maybe we go blue-white, who knows. It's a bit of a weak pack, actually. I guess Herald of Dramoka could be okay. Are you a warrior? Of course you're a warrior. Why wouldn't you be? Yeah, I mean, I guess Herald of Dramoka would be okay. It's not the worst card ever. It's not the best card, but yeah, let's take it. What do we get here? Reduce in stature. Lots of good blue cards coming around. Maybe I should go blue. Oh, we'll see. Guardian Shieldbearer. Which are you? You're the one that gets a counter and gives a counter when you on-morph. It's not the worst, actually. Scale Blessing, not a huge fan of it. It's okay, I'm just not a huge fan. I mean, I feel like I should just take the Reduce in Stature and maybe push blue, maybe blue-white. But I really want to play the Den Protector. Yeah, let's take the Shield Bearer. May not have been the right pick, but oh well. Alright, what do we get here? We've got Great Teacher's Decree. That's the +2/+1 this time around, where you get Rebound on it instead of Lifelink or on tapping. There's also an Artful Maneuver, which is +2/+2 in Rebound. Of course, this is target creature, whereas that's all creatures. There's also a Glaring Aegis, which is okay. Glade Watcher I don't like. Beltoll Dragon is an okay one of those dragons, but I'm not a huge fan. I think I might just take the Great Teacher's Decree here. Go kind of lowish curve green-white aggro. Which Profound Journey does not have a place in. Terrible card, so expensive. So I guess just Tread Upon's the pick here. Nothing to push me into black. Those are all bad black cards. Even a Contradict is okay for blue, so blue feels a bit open. Not going to take Resupply, not going to take Ancestral Statue, so let's just take the Tread Upon. Battle Mastery I do not want to play at all. But there's really nothing good in this pack at all. I mean, I really don't want to be playing that, but who knows, maybe we pick up a Graceblade Artisan or something, but I guess you don't even really need the Graceblade. or the Battle Mastery with that. Spider Silk Net or Shape the Sand, I guess you could argue as sideboard against flyers, but nah, let's just take the Battle Mastery. Strong Arm Monk, which are you? You're 3/3 for 5 with prowess that pumps the entire team +1/+1. That's not awful. There is also a Conifer Strider. I could see some fun stuff with Conifer Strider and Battle Mastery, actually. In fact, I might even just take it. There's also a Sandstorm Charger and a Fate Forgotten. Fate Forgotten, solid sideboard card. Sandstorm Charger, just a fine creature that does stuff, but not much stuff. But I think we'll take the Conifer Strider and maybe try for some really cute stuff here. I said this wasn't going to be wacky or anything. It was going to be serious Magic, so we'll try for that. But we do have Conifer Strider and Battle Mastery. Well, hello, white cards. It's not too bad to see. We've got a Dragon Hunter and Champion. 3/2 Lifelink or the 2/1 Pro Dragons. Well, I mean, there's a decent chance we could see one of those in the next pack, whereas Dragon Hunter we may not see, and I'd like a 1-drop. So yeah, let's take it. Alright, so the Circle of Elders came back, so we could just take it. There is just the Glaring Aegis as well, which could be okay. I guess we'll take the Circle. We can get a Glaring Aegis probably next pack. Not really much going on here at all. I guess we take the Vial, but we probably won't main deck it. Dragon's Eye Sentry, we're not going to play that, but let's take it. Sarkhan's Triumph, go away. Grave Purge, go away. And come on, basic land. Where are you? There you are. Alright, let's see what we get back to. Pack 1 was okay. We're pretty solidly green-white. Alright, our rare's garbage. Blessed Reincarnation, we are not playing. We probably wouldn't necessarily play blue, if we were blue either. So we're looking at Salt Road Quartermaster, which can do some fun things with counters. Aven Tactician, which does one fun thing with a counter. The Champion of Erishin that I was talking about before. Wouldn't mind seeing that come back around, and I bet it could, because there is a Twin Bolt, an Ojutai Summons, a rare, a card that's not good in draft but isn't constructed, and so people will probably take it highly here. Yeah, we could probably get back the Champion. So the question is, will we get back the Quartermaster or the Tactician? I think we'll just take the Quartermaster. It's a 3-drop, keeps our curve a bit lower. Yeah, let's do that. Ooh, Erishin Foremost. So that's the 2/2 that has double strike, and whenever it enters the battlefield, or another warrior enters the battlefield, whenever it enters the battlefield or it attacks, another target warrior creature gets double strike. And you're a warrior, and you're a warrior, and you're a warrior, and oh, you're a soldier. You guys warriors? You're soldiers as well. You're shamans. Are you a tree soldier or a tree warrior? No, you're an elemental. But yeah, we're taking that, obviously. There's nothing else I'd consider. There's another Conifer Strider I don't want. Explosive Vegetation, no. I would like a Tactician, but we're taking the rare warrior for sure. We got another on-color rare, but it's not a good one. Sunbringer's Torch I just do not like. You bolster X, where X is the number of cards in your hand, but by turn 4 or 5, when this is going to happen, you're going to be starting to get low on cards, and you may not have enough creatures out to really make it worthwhile, and etc. And yeah, not a fan of it. So we have yet again an Aven Tactician. Maybe this is where we take it. We've got Inspiring Call. Don't really like it. Too much setup required for it. Sandstep Scavenger, a Sandcrafter Mage, which we might consider instead, actually. And a Scale Blessing. So I mean, Aven Tactician and Sandcrafter Mage are the exact same thing, except one is a 2/3 flyer as opposed to a 2/2. But it's 2 cheaper for the 2/2, and it's what I like to see. So I think we're going to take that. Next up, we've got an Anok Artillerist which is pretty fine. 4-1 for 3 is nice, and if you can get a counter on it, which isn't too hard if you have any bolster, it becomes a 5-2 reach. Not too shabby. And other than that, we have a Center Soul and a Naturalize, so we're taking the Artillerist here. Another Beltol Dragon. We've got the green dragon, so that's on color. And really the only thing in the pack for us. We don't want the Shape, the Naturalize, the Glade Watcher. So yeah, I guess we'll take the dragon. It can be one of our sort of late game kind of things. We don't really have one just yet, so yeah, let's take it. Echoes of the Kin Tree. I still haven't seen that do a whole lot, so I'm not going to take it. We do, however, have the white Megamorph Dragon, and it's the best one for sure because of the lifelink. So I think I'm pretty happy taking that. Another Aven Tactician we're going to pass. So there's a good chance I'll get an Aven Tactician in this pack. But let's take the dragon here. And let's move these Megamorphs to where they belong. That's a lot of 3-drops. That's what I like to see, though. Nice, fast deck. Well, there's another Battle Mastery. I don't really want the first one, let alone the second one. We've got Dromoka Warrior, which could be okay. Just a 3-1 for 2. But we also have Airy Bowmasters, which is a pretty nice card. 3-4 reach. If you Megamorph it, it becomes a 4-5 reach. Pretty darn solid. And I think it's going to be the pick over the Dromoka Warrior. Well, there's the Dromoka Warrior. We do have a Lightwalker. And we have some bolster going on now. We've got... Or maybe no, we don't. Maybe I'm thinking of all the Megamorph we've got going on. Salt Road Quartermasters could get a counter over there. Sandcrafter Mage could get a counter over there. Seems a bit risky. I think I'd just rather have the 3-1 for 2. Slightly more consistent. Well, there's the champion that I wanted, so I'm pretty happy to see that. And we've almost got our deck, and we've got another pack left. Pretty good. Well, and here's an Aven Tactician that we can finally take, because we're not going to take the Strider or the Vegetation or the Naturalize, so we'll take that. Nice low curve. That's what I like to see. And we've got the entirety of the Fate packs to pick up some stuff. I don't even know what I would... Well, let's get rid of that Battle Master. I want to knock that out. I could knock out the Treadupon if I needed to. I guess we don't really have any removal, do we? We've got 17 creatures here. I'd look to knock out the Circle of Elders. The Conifer Strider is probably just too cute, so we'd knock that out. Not too much else is obviously cuttable, though. No, it's not a bad place to be. Well, Sunbringer's Torch came back around, but I still don't want it. I guess we'll take the Scale Blessing. It may make the cut, and it may not. We'll have to see. Exact same thing for Center Soul. It could make the cut, it could not. Glade Watcher is not making the cut, so let's knock that out. Neither is Keeper. Well, that Forest will make the cut, I suppose. But we're basically at our deck with 15 picks left to go, so we're in a good spot, I think. Let's hope for some good removal or even more powerful green-white stuff. Yeah, Whisperwood Elemental. I think that's a good, powerful green thing, right? We're taking that, obviously. There's nothing else in the pack anyways, really. There's a Hunt the Weak, which is the removal I want. Maybe it'll come back around, but we're not passing a Whisperwood Elemental. Ojutai, eh? I doubt you're worth anything. Ojutai is worth a penny, unfortunately. Plus, we're not going to splash for it. We're taking the awesome Elite Scale Guard for sure. Fantastic card. Good cards coming our way. We've got an Abzan Kin Guard, which could be a possibility. It's a warrior. We have white, so it would trigger. Otherwise, we're looking at a Mastodon, an Anok Guide. Yeah, let's take the Kin Guard. Did we dry up? Yeah, we dried up a little bit. Not going to play Crew Shock or Monk or Soul Summons. or fruit or archers, so we're not going to play any of these. I don't really fear playing against any of the other cards. I don't need a red-white dual land. So, I don't know. Let's take the... I mean, is Dragon Bell better than anything else that we have? Not really. Well, let's pitch a Conifer Strider and maybe replace that with the Dragon Bell Monk. Yeah, let's do that for now. Let's see, Jeskai Barricade, no. I could do something with Scale Guard, Tactician. If I had a bajillion mana, morphing and non-morphing the dragon, Sandcrafter Mage. Not too much fancy that I could do with Jeskai Barricade, and it doesn't really fit my deck's plan of being just aggressive. So I guess we just take the sideboard Return to the Earth. Yeah, let's do that. I still need to make a cut. I'm up to 24. Ooh, Wandering Champion. Although I don't have any blue or red, so it is just a Herald of Dromoka, basically. Except it's not a warrior, so it's even less. But we also have a Whisper of the Wilds, and that is a solid, solid pickup. Totally happy to see that. Another one I don't necessarily need. So I think we'll just take the green-white dual. Help our mana ever so slightly. This pack looks familiar. Nothing I care about here, so... I don't know, I guess I don't want to see big things, so... Let's hate draft the Feral Cruciak. Lotus Eye Mystics, you return an enchantment, right? Yeah, no concern there. Yeah, nothing much going on here, so I guess we'll take the Mystics, but we're not going to play them. So what do I want to cut? I've got 21 creatures. Yeesh. Let's take the Battlefront Cruciak. Don't think I'll play it, though. So I need to cut some stuff. Let's cut the... Where'd they go? The Enoch Artillerists. They're there. Let's cut them. Nothing that we're going to play here, so let's take the... Well, let's actually hate out the Warflare. Not much going on here. I think we're basically done with picks. I guess we could take out Center Soul, but that could save us some removal. Maybe just take out Dragon Bell Monk. It's just not going to do us much good. The prowess is never going to trigger, really. Yeah, nothing here. So I guess that puts us at 23. We'll take the pressure point. Don't think we're going to play it. Ambush Crotic, no. So, I think we just have our deck now. It's just a creature-heavy, aggressive green-white deck with some top-end stuff in Whisperwood and a couple dragons. I'm pretty happy with it, I think. I obviously would have preferred some sort of removal. That Hunt the Weak, maybe Pacifism, anything. But then again, green-white don't necessarily always have the best removal. But I think it's a pretty solid deck. We have a Vial, I guess, if I really wanted to. But I don't think I really want to. I think we're just going to go with this. We'll throw in the Blossoming Sands. We'll add some basic lands. 8/8? Sounds about right. So let's do that, and yeah, there's our deck. It's a nice, straight-up creature fair deck. It's not blue-black, which we've been doing for almost every Dragons video I've done so far, I think. But yeah, I'll see you guys for round one, where hopefully we can do some good stuff with this.